Emily, thanks for joining me this afternoon. Like you're 5.5 months old now. Congratulations. It's been about 6 weeks since our last one-on-one, and it's been a really eventful 6 weeks. Overall, your progress has been strong and it's been rapid. There have been some setbacks along the way, some areas that need improvement, but the CEO and I encourage a risk-taking culture here at home, and so we're going to expect that in a culture like that, there's going to be some mistakes and some setbacks. Overall, the CEO and I are just absolutely delighted with your trajectory, and we think you are well on the way to being a level 2 baby any month now. So if I think back to our last one-on-one about 6 weeks ago, there were two primary development areas that we identified. One was we wanted to get you out of your swaddle for sleeping and let your arms free. And two, we were going to work to get you to take some longer naps. Your naps had been pretty short at that time, and we wanted to see if we could elongate them. So to start, let me talk a little bit about how you've done on those, and then we'll talk about some things going forward. So removing the swaddle was a great success. We had talked about this in the context last time of Passover, or Pesach, as the CEO says it. We had talked about removing you from bondage, and it seems to really have stuck. The religious context seemed to have really worked for you, because literally within days you were sleeping with your arms free. You'd even learn to roll over. Excuse me, let me get Sophie for you. You'd learn to roll over. There was a trying 2-day period where you could only roll over one way, which led to a lot of screaming. But in general, it worked really well. You can flip both ways now. Actually, watching you sleep on the monitor is like watching a WWF match with just one contestant. There's a lot of flipping, but that's gone really, really well. The naps have been a little bit more challenging. They remain pretty short. Excuse me. There you go. Sophie, would you like your giraffe? There you go. Okay, thank you. The naps have been a little bit challenging. They remain a little bit shorter than we'd like. The CEO and I actually took a week-long staycation a couple of weeks ago, which was part staycation and part sleep boot camp. And we decided that we were going to sleep train you. We were going to put you down, and we were going to let you cry it out a little bit. And you've done a fantastic job. That worked really well. There were some moments where there were tears all over the house. But in general, it's worked really, really well, but your naps remain pretty short. So we'd love to see you continue to work on that. Having said that, there were some amazing highlights from our staycation/sleep boot camp. You started eating solid foods. The CEO and I have been visiting the San Carlos Farmers Market on a regular basis. Every Thursday night, we've been buying you food. We're essentially like subsistence farmers over here now. We're straight farm to table. That's all you eat, which has been great. We went for several hikes. We visited some gardens. You swung on some swing sets, which was really cool. You've also become great friends with the dog, Charlie. Basically, you stare at her a lot, and she obsessively licks your feet. It's kind of the nature of your relationship, which actually, between you and me, there's a lot of similarities to my courtship with the CEO in that dynamic, actually. Speaking of the Beagle, your dog, she has had some serious issues over the last 6 weeks, and I would say she is not at all on a path to being a level 2 dog. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but just the other day I received a text from the CEO on my way home which said, your dog isn't allowed inside, there's vomit on the patio, and she rolled in a dead seal today. So those are not the characteristics of a level 2 dog, and not behaviors that you should be modeling yourself after. So look, going forward, there's a few things I would love for you to work on. Again, it's been an amazing 6 weeks. So much progress, but naps are going to be a theme that carries over from our last one-on-one. Again, they're short, they're only about 30 minutes. We'd love to see that double or even triple. So if you could really work on sleeping more during the day, that would be fantastic. Second, solid foods. We want you to keep experimenting. keep finding stuff you like. You seem to enjoy the peas and the sweet potatoes, avocado less so, but we're going to want you to stick with it and just be open to trying some new things. And thirdly, we're looking forward to you expanding your repertoire of sounds and vocalizations. It's a little hard to understand the nuances of your grunts, and so we would love to see you really broaden your range and start using some additional sounds. But again, we could not be more pleased with your progress, and we look forward to another one-on-one in a few weeks, and to to your continued development as a level 1 and soon level 2 baby. Thank you.